see my links I sent you via text?
I did.
Did you see the speeds at which they're turning at for the 109 and the Spit 1?
Uh-huh. I didn't quite understand the chart, but...
Yeah, so they basically 12,000 feet full power, no altitude lost, turning radius, and airspeed with average G.
Yeah, they weren't above 3G for that.
Nope.
Which tells you a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why they kept making airplanes better and better. Did you see the one link with the picture showing the Spit 14, Spit 9 having the same turn radius?
Yeah, I did.
I was like,
wasn't until the Spit 21 that it got bigger.
Yeah. I realize that's a rough approximation, but...
Yeah, you don't know the duration of their turn testing.
No.
You know, it's going to have the same turn radius if it's capable of the same number of Gs at the same speed, but the difference is going to be how long it can hold that.
Yeah, obviously then you get into basic horsepower and thrust to weight ratio.
Yeah. Because 6 Gs at 200 knots is the same radius, doesn't matter what airplane you're in.
Yeah, people have a hard time understanding that one.
It's just physics. The difference is how long you can stay there. Which means the instantaneous turn radius in Warbirds, if the speed's fairly high, is exactly the same for everything. Okay, because you go to blackout. Blackout is the radius definer.
Yes,
So if you're flying through a peephole, everybody's doing the same thing.
What people love is that for you.
What do you mean?
That's all I run into so far.
People found the update, I guess.
The long-range peppering. Trying to explain to Bangat why 50s Brownings go much farther than the rest of the guns. He didn't quite understand that. Told him he really needs to get with JMAP. Decided I will not fly with my arm on my armrest to see if that makes a difference in me moving the stick, since the stick throwing this thing so much greater.
Are you having trouble?
I just don't feel like I'm max performing the airplane anymore.
Yeah, I could see that.
No, I got the stall horn, but I just don't feel like I'm flying as aggressively as I used to.
Well, you're going to have some trepidation since you're on different equipment.
that a key word for vaginitis?
Something like that. That's a totally different feel. I mean,
yeah, it's definitely different. And I do like the rudders in that they move back and forth because it lets you know you got rudders at least. You know what I mean?
Sorta. Will's figured out he was one update behind.
Oh, go figure, huh?
I worked on the F6F, by the way.
Yeah?
It's twitchy, but it's pretty good. I put the Corsair engine on it because it was the same motor, just a different carburetor.
Yep.
And did all of the flight controls the same as the F4F because basically the same airplane. Came in pretty close to the flight test.
Yeah, I was about to say numbers should be close then, but that a little longer empennage, which should in theory give it lower drag, right?
Depends.
Isn't that the basic theory of hydrodynamics, that the longer a body is in the fluid mass, the less drag it has?
Sorta.
Okay.
I mean, I know that works for sailboats, but that's an airfoil underwater.
That applied to air as well. I thought that's why they stretched the fuselage out like they did in certain planes.
Well, I'm sure it has some applicability. But they didn't make it that much longer.
I got a picture. I'll see if I can take a picture of it. It's hanging in the office. It's pretty, shows the F4F, F4U, and F6F all in formation together, line abreast, close. It's pretty good. God, I suck.
Yeah, it looks to be longer by the width of the vertical stabilizer.
I'll give you exact dimensions here in a minute.
Well, I'm just looking at a little line drawing of the two on the same page.
Copy.
Fly and kill stuff, man. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
No kitties and Corsairs, and no help.
No help.
Yeah, there's nobody close to me. And it's 9 to 5 right now in the local area, 10 to 5. Low volt is persistent, I'll give them that. Wow, looks like a bomber raid, huh? The Mustangs.
I'll have to check the dimensions of the GPS. I I found some pretty strange stuff with the 109E4.
Like just jacked.
Like the centroid for the ailerons being 5 feet further away than the F.
What? They give it a better, further in or out?
Further out. Much higher roll weight, which will make it roll faster.
Yep.
And the moment being further out is going to make it roll faster. Induced drag was about half.
Non-existent.
Well, it was half of the F, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. So who allowed that to go into play? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. People don't sign their work. You know, but it feels okay until you do some actual testing.
Well, it feels like a great plane to fly, but until you put numbers against it or put it against another plane, it's ludicrous.
Yeah, it had some amazing 360-degree 4G turn performance.
F-16, like I told you, it was the only plane that I've flown that I had to retard the throttle to get turn performance out of. Because I kept getting too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it lost 35, 40 miles an hour in a 360 at 4Gs. I need to find out from Dan how often he can put stuff in beta.
I think it's just really about a hoe again down. Guys, just come right in.
Because I can put the Zeke 5 and the F6F in beta as long as he doesn't release the update until after the S3.
Copy. Scratch one pony.
Scratch one flat top.
Just a pony. Close, same damage model.
Yeah.
%50 is left out. Oh, he's smoking. Gone done. Fourth fighter group. Looking in a cloud because I can't see. That's funny. God, my whole dick. There's mulch.
Are you fighting the 352nd?
You know it.
It's funny because I'm watching your film and you were talking about Jews while you were talking about Jews in real life. It's freaking me out.